Hello everyone. So in this video we will learn how to automatically connect Gmail to Google Sheets and create a backup for your emails. So let us begin with a small example. So as you can see, a person called as Alexander is building an email, and this email will be delivered to this person called as Sneh Tripathi. So Sneh Tripathi works as a customer care, and this email is basically a customer review or a customer feedback. So Alexander is having a problem that his piston is overheating. Okay, so this is the subject, piston is overheating, and this is basically the body of the message. So the idea is that when Alexander sends an email to Sneh Tripathi, the details of these emails will be collected here. Okay, we have these columns and the details of Alexander will be collected here. So let us build the email. Okay, so actually I have built the email. Let me just send the email to Sneh Tripathi. Okay, so the email has been sent to Sneh Tripathi. So let's have a look. Did Sneh Tripathi get this email? So let me just refresh this. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, let me just refresh this once again. Okay, so as you can see, there is a message from Alexander. So this is the message that Sneh Tripathi has received. My piston is getting overheated again and again. Please have a look. This is the license number and so and so. And this is the subject, piston overheating. Remember, this message is sent by a person called as Alexander. And this is his email address, amy26064@gmail.com. Now all these details will be sorted out and individually added into the columns of a particular Gmail on a particular Google Sheet. So as you can see, we have the customer name as Alexander. This is the customer email, and this is the subject, piston overheating, and this is basically the feedback. My piston is getting overheated again and again. Please have a look. Okay, and this is the license number. So you must be thinking, how did I do it? How did I manage to send the data from Gmail to Google Sheets? So here I have used an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that integrates Gmail to Google Sheets. Now the best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or technical background. It can be done easily. Now here I have mentioned that I have built an integration on Gmail, but technically we are using email parser to receive the data from Gmail. If you don't get email parser, it is totally fine. I will explain you in a minute. Furthermore, you should also know this, here we are sending the data from Gmail to Google Sheets. But with Pabbly Connect, you can also send the data of Gmail to similar apps like HubSpot, Zoho CRM, Pipedrive, and many more. The process is almost the same. Okay, so let us begin the process. Okay, so to begin the process, in the new tab, just type pabbly.com, pabbly.com, pabbly.com. Press enter. So this is the website of pabbly.com. Just hover on products and here you will find connect. Just click on connect. Okay, so this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. All you have to do is just click on sign up for free. So you can build your own account in just 2 minutes, and after building your account, just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the app section of Pabbly. Scroll down and here you will find connect. Just click on access now. Okay, so at the top right corner you will find a button, create workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm planning to give it as Gmail to Google Sheets. And let me just click on create. So when you click on create, you will find two windows, the trigger window as well as the action window. So what's the deal with the trigger window as well as the action window? So when we are talking about automation in Pabbly Connect, it works on the concept of triggers and action. The trigger says when this happens, then this should be done. For example, if a new email is received, that is basically a trigger. Now the action is that data will be added into Google Sheet. Now using these trigger window as well as the action window, we are going to create a workflow to integrate Gmail to Google Sheets. Now there is something I have to tell you. After we have built the workflow to integrate Gmail to Google Sheet, I will add the link of this workflow in the description box so that you can clone it and directly access it into your account. Okay, so let's begin. So we are going to work with email parser. So in the choose app, I'm going to add email parser. Okay, so what's the deal with email parser? So with the help of email parser, or known as the mail hook, you can parse the emails and extract the values from your emails, and also send those values across to any different software that you want. Okay, so I know you didn't get anything. So to explain you better, I'm just going to create an experiment. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going back to the sender's email address. Okay, so this is Alexander once again, and he's just going to compose another email. And what he's going to do here is this is the subject and this is about Valve. and a very simple message: valve is broken. Okay, valve is broken. Okay, and this is the subject, this is the body, and we have to add a recipient. Now this is the recipient that I want to add. So as you can see, this is again an email address, a very unique email address. I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, so basically when I click on save and send, when I click on send, this message will be sent here. Okay, so it is already showing it is waiting for the message or the email. So let me just click on send. Okay, so the message has been sent. So the message will be collected here. Let me just show you, just wait for 1 or 2 seconds. The data will arrive in a matter of seconds. Okay, so as you can see, we have got the data. So the sender name is Alexander, and this is the email address of the sender, amy26064@gmail.com. The subject is valve, and then we have the body. So this is the body text, the valve is broken. So basically the idea is that if someone sends an email to this particular email address, the data will be captured by Pabbly Connect. Okay, so the idea is that what we're going to do here is we are going to associate, okay, we are just going to associate this particular email address to this email address. Okay, so this is the customer care's email address, okay, that is Sneh Tripathi. So whenever he gets an email, the email will be directed to this email address, and from this email address it will be gathered by Pabbly Connect. So once again, let me just click on recapture email response and let me just click on yes. So the idea here is we are going to integrate this particular email address to this email address, and this is how you do it. You go to the settings, click here and click on see all settings. Okay, click on filters and blocked addresses and just click on create a new filter. So first of all, you actually have to copy the email. You just copy this, click on create a new filter and paste it here. Into you just paste your email address and simply just click on create filter, and here we have a choice. When a message is an exact match for your search criteria, then what should be done? Basically we are going to forward the email and where it should be forwarded. So we are going to add an email address, so just click on add a forwarding address, and this is the forwarding address. We just copied it. Okay, excellent, and I'm going to paste it here. Easy, and simply just click on next. Okay, so it is showing should it forward to this particular email address. So whenever someone sends an email to this particular email address, the email will be forwarded to this email address. So let me just click on proceed. Okay, so it is showing the confirmation code has been sent. So let's have a look. Where is the confirmation code? Let me just scroll down. Okay, so confirmation code is found in the body text. So this is the confirmation code. I'm just going to copy this. Easy. And let me just press OK, and let me just add the confirmation code here. Okay, so I have pasted the confirmation code. Simply just click on verify, and after verifying it, just toggle this to this part, that is forward a copy of incoming email to this email address. Scroll down and just click on save change. Okay, so it is showing you are forwarding your email to this email address. Basically the idea is that if someone sends a mail to this email address, the mail will be forwarded to this email address, and from here it will be gathered by Pabbly Connect. So once again, let us recapture webhook response, email parser response. We are going to do another experiment. Okay, so a person called as Darius Moravik is sending an email to this email address. Okay, so I'm just going to copy the email address. I've copied it. Okay, and he's going to compose. The email address is this. The subject is something related to car or something. Window panes not moving. So this is the subject. Okay, so this is the feedback or the customer review that his car is having a problem. That is, the window pane is not working. Window panes stopped moving after snow season. Just a random body, that's all. Window panes not moving, window panes start moving after snow season. So this is the body, this is the subject, and this is the recipient where we'll be sending the email address. So I hope it is getting clear. Once we send this email to this particular email address, it will be collected by Pabbly Connect because the email will be forwarded to this email address. Okay, so let me just click on send. Okay, so the message has been sent. So let's have a look. So it is showing it is waiting for the data. Give it 1 or 2 seconds. The email will be captured soon. Okay, so as you can see, we have got the email. We have got the response, and the response is from a person. Basically, the email is from a person called as Darius Moravik. Okay, and this is the email address, dariusmoravik663 at the gmail.com. The subject is window panes is not moving. And then we have the body. So the body text is, okay, window panes stop moving after snow season. Okay, so we have got the body text. Now we are going to enter all these details into a Google Sheet. Now this is the Google Sheet I am interested in. I actually have created a new Google Sheet. So let me just cancel this. So we have the columns, that is customer name, customer email, subject, as well as the feedback. So we are going to sort each of these details individually. Now in the action event, we are going to select the Choose app as Google Sheet. Google Sheet, because that's pretty obvious. We want to send the data to Google Sheets, that is why. Now in the action event, just make it as add new row and simply just click on connect. We are going with the new connection and just click on connect with Google Sheet. Okay, so as you can see, we do have a series of Gmail accounts. Now this particular Google Sheet is present in this account. So I'm selecting this account. Now it is asking me to confirm my choice. So before you press allow, let me just tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% safe and secure with us. So on the basis of that trust, let me just press allow. Authorization successful. Okay. So by default, it is showing the select spreadsheet as Screaming Frog crawl data. So this is actually one of the spreadsheet that is present in my Google account, in my Google Drive or in my Gmail account. So I'm interested in this spreadsheet, that is feedbacks of customer. So I'm just going to select this one, feedbacks of the customer. So we have selected it. Now, as you can see, there is only one sheet, that is sheet 1. And that is why it is reflecting it as sheet 1. There is only one sheet. Okay. Now we have to enter all these details one by one. Now before we map this detail, let me just show you why we have mentioned the action event as add new row. So the idea is that using Pabbly Connect, we are going to fill all these cells one by one. So all these adjacent cells will be filled with data soon. So once these all cells are filled, it will create a new row. So that is why the action event is kept as add new row. So let's go with the first field, that is customer name. Also, there is something else you have to know. These columns has been reflected as fields now. We have columns like customer name, customer email, subject, and the feedback. So we have the fields like customer name, customer email, subject, and the feedback. So let's start mapping. So if you remember, the customer name was Darius. Okay, so this is something you get from here. Okay, display and Darius. Okay, from zero display, Darius Moravik. So we click here and let me just map the name Darius Moravik. Similarly, this is the customer email address. So customer email address is this, and we have mapped it. The subject was something window panes not moving, and we have mapped it. Then we have the feedback. So this is the feedback, local body text. Okay, and we have mapped it. So we have sufficient details. We have mapped basically all the details. Now let me just click on save and send test request to send this data to this particular Google Sheet. Let me do that. Okay, so the response is a positive one. So let's have a look. Do we have the data? So the customer name is Darius Moravik. The customer email is this. This is the subject, window panes not moving, and this is the feedback. Window panes stop moving after snow season. So basically we have a successful integration. Now before you leave, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So let me just minimize the action window and let me just minimize the trigger window. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated email parser to Pabbly Connect. After that you have integrated Pabbly Connect to Google Sheet. So now there's a perfect flow of data between email parser and Google Sheet. So not just these two software, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. The link of Pabbly Connect as well as the workflow is available in the description box. And for queries, contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Also, if you really found this video helpful, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.